As someone who has held it since 2017, I know how frustrating it is for many of you to see how poorly it has done compared to the rest of the coin market. However, this letdown could be the good thing we've been waiting for. The pattern we've seen since 2017 is very similar to the pattern we saw before the big jump in 2017. This suggests that XRP could go through the same thing again. Getting skeptical is a normal thing to happen. Skepticism was the most common response we got. Being set back by disappointments in the past makes them doubt the chance of a big change. But it's important to remember that history has happened this way before. Most famously, in 2017, after a long period of planning that lasted about 1,300 days. If you want to join our great group, just subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to get notifications. And now for some good news. As we get closer to 60,000 subscribers, we're getting ready for a big XRP gift. It's really simple to join. There are only 3 steps. Find out more soon. You won't want to miss it. Don't forget to use the word #MoneySide in your comments if you want to be in the drawing for the prize. A lot of people might not know. XP, on the other hand, is one of the first cryptocurrencies. It came out before Bitcoin in 2013. From 2013 until its breakout in 2017, it went through a long period of growth. This pattern from the past fits very well with where we are now, which is marked by low volatility. This suggests that the past could happen again. Some changes may happen in the size of the move, but the expectation of a big price goal, like $1.16 for XRP, is still sensible. People who are skeptical because they don't see results right away miss the point of market cycles and technical patterns. If you're tired of hearing speculative stories without solid proof, I get it. But our attention is on the technical planning that has been done since 2017, which points to a big change coming. Even though XRP isn't the only thing in my portfolio, I still have exposure to it because I'm sure we're about to see a repeat of a historical event. The point of this conversation is to put light on how things are changing, with a focus on the possibility of big changes based on careful observations, not just guesses. We're optimistic about XRP because of the way its charts are set up, but we also want to highlight the insightful analysis of our esteemed co-worker, Mr. Francis Hunt, who is also known as the Market Sniper and the Crypto Sniper. His in-depth analysis of XRP's structure and what it means is what our $1.16 price goal prediction is based on this research. There is a strong trend for XRP to go up. It's important to note though that our positive view is also based on some basic facts. We're not focusing on them right now, but the possibility for XRP in the changing global money transfer and currency markets is huge. The world of finance is about to enter a new era with a move toward a currency FX monetary system in which XRP is uniquely suited to play a major role. Before we get into the technical side of things, let's talk about why XRP was made soon after Bitcoin and what role it plays in the financial world. The idea behind XRP is to use a global record to make it easier to do more than just send money. It also makes it easier to trade assets. It's becoming clearer that the XRP token is useful as we move toward a world where digitizing and tokenizing assets are commonplace. Some people question whether or not XRP is needed in the foreign exchange FX market, especially for big deals. For instance, usually, to change a large amount of yen to dollars, you need an equal amount in both currencies, which locks up a lot of cash. This isn't needed anymore because XRP acts as a bridge token, letting you move money between currencies almost instantly without having to lock up liquidity. The addition of this feature is a huge step forward in making global foreign exchange deals easier and faster. XRP has the power to completely change the foreign exchange FX market, bringing about a new age of efficiency and liquidity. There is no doubt that the XRP token is needed, especially when you think about how big the FX market is. The FX market was worth an amazing $2.40 quadrillion in 2020. Making it the most liquid and one of the biggest markets in the world, maybe even bigger than futures. Let's jump ahead to 2022 and look at how much money is traded every day on the FX market. Got to $7.5 trillion. When you think about how XRP and Ripple could help with a lot of foreign money transfers, you can see how much room there is for growth and adoption. Since there are only 100 billion XRP tokens available, and only 54 billion are in circulation right now, the effects on value growth are big. At our price goal of $1.16, XRP would be worth $864 billion on the market. Bitcoin's market cap has already gone over $1 trillion. So this price is not too far-fetched, showing that these kinds of values can work for the way that XRP could change the way cross-border payments and transfers are made is simple but revolutionary. In a transaction that uses XRP, dollars could be changed into XRP and then into euros or any other coin without any problems and almost right away. For this process to work, a lot of trades would have to go through XRP, which could make its value go through the roof. The constant buying and selling that comes with this process could raise the value of XRP to new heights, making the $1.16 price goal not only possible, but it might be too low because of the huge amounts of money that are traded every day. Because of this, XRP's potential is based on more than just technical chart analysis. It is based on the important part it could play in the global financial ecosystem. It is clear that XRP will continue to grow and be used in the future because of how it works technically, and how it can change the FX market. The possible rise in XRP's value might show up at first as a spike, with its use or acceptance depending on a number of speculations. It's important to stress that we are cautious about XRP, even though we see its promise. It's not the main part of our investment portfolio. We suggest that you think about it as a risky part of your investment plan because it has a good chance of having a big effect on how the global economy changes. The fact that it's not clear how widely XRP will be used in the foreign exchange market makes this trade even riskier. But Ripple's relationships with some of the biggest banks in the world suggest that the company could get a big share of the market. If XRP gets even a small part of the FX market, let alone a big piece of it, its value could skyrocket. An exponential rise that looks a lot like the gains that were predicted by technical analysis. This potential isn't just based on technical signs, it's also based on how XRP is strategically placed to change the way money is transferred around the world. We are paying more attention to XRP now than we did in the past because we have seen patterns and trends that suggest it might do well again in the future. We want to get past the simple criticisms that don't